and go home for my sake. Damn. Yo, it's my life. Yo. Yo, Pioran is hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. She's just so funny, bro. Alright guys, so this is going to be Tier Eternity episode 13. I know last week we didn't have an episode, they were on break, so going a week without Tier Eternity has been kind of rough. And originally I'd heard this was going to be a recap episode, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's actually continuing off from where we last left off, and that was the death of another character, Gugu. So after the events of last episode, Fushi is probably on the move again, and judging from the preview, it seems like Pioran is going to be with him. So the way he copes is going to be a little bit different, and hopefully a little bit more productive in the long run. But yeah, let's go. Why am I me? Oh yeah, that was a question he asked last time, which is, I think, the central focus of his existence. I couldn't do anything. So he's actually feeling feelings of like despair and sadness and helplessness, and he doesn't know like what he can even do. Pink blood. 4.5 days? Wow. Yeah, one thing I'll say is that it's really hard to not watch the intro song because it's so fire, but I feel like it gives away a lot. So I've been trying not to watch it. Oh, damn. So he knows. So this guy's literally just around the whole time. For what reason, though? Was he like just building like an encyclopedia of like humans? What? Does he not remember her name, though? Oh, shit. What? Did he turn into a... Did he just turn into a pear? So he can turn himself into anything that he's seen before, not just create it. Yeah, why isn't this guy doing anything? Like, he seems so powerful, he seems like godlike, and like he's just not doing jack shit. It would indeed be simple. But even if I can't control... Yeah, but like, you yourself have power, right? This all just seems like one of those things where like, you have like a god putting someone through a test, and it's like, alright bro, like you could have just fixed this yourself. Like, if you are a critical champion, what is your goal, brother? That's your problem, straight up. That is straight up his problem, bro. I got it. I'm agreeing with everything Fushi's saying. Oh shit, it's Pioran. Oh. Aww. So she did go out looking for him. Go home? Damn. He's doing the male protagonist shtick. Damn. Damn, Fushi. Wait, how does that even hurt? She doesn't have any teeth. And go home for my sake. Damn. Yo, it's my life. Yo. Yo, Pioran is hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. She's just so funny, bro. That one scene at that dinner table, and now this. Man, why would you can't promise. What the fuck? Like, that's like just a stamp of death flag right on her face. Oh, so it's chilling there for what? What? So he knows where they are all the time too? I don't know, bro. I don't know if I trust this guy. He doesn't seem like... He seems like he's just using Fushi, and like him and like the Nokkers are bad for sure, but he probably is too. He's definitely just using him, man. I don't trust him at all. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is the first time he's told anyone about this guy. Well, I mean, it's fair that it would be Pioran, right? Straight up, I'm not eating that. She's like, I don't want some shit made from your goddamn body. Ew. I mean, it probably tastes the same though. Actually, I wonder. I mean, it probably does, right? Yeah. Just take on March's form again. Oh, he doesn't know her name. Wait. Does he start forgetting after a while? No shot, bro. Oh, it's cause I forgot. It's cause they took the form right in the beginning of that fight with Gugu and all that, Right in the beginning, they took away the March form. So interesting. So if he loses a form, he forgets how he got it, and he forgets everything surrounding it. So what happens if he starts remembering? Does he just get it back or not? They take his memories. Damn, son. If he killed you while you were in Gugu's form. Yo, that would have been so ass. We'll only be truly dead once we're forgotten. That's crazy. That's true. This is true. I just have to stimulate myself. Oh. So you can just create rocks now. Nice, dude. As far as living things go, I can't transform while the subject is still alive. Yo, this is the first time he's actually sitting down and thinking about his power. Is he going to be able to turn to a crab now? I don't have the guts to become a crab yet. Oh shit. Ugh, he created a corpse? That's kind of nasty. Oh wow, a limp, motionless Gugu? But nah, that's not going to do anything. I wonder if he's going to grow enough to be able to create people. Whoa, that would be mind-breaking actually. Yeah, a lot of you guys were pointing out that heated stone becomes brittle. Yeah, a lot of you guys are talking about how that's what happened with the Nokker, and yeah, I kind of forgot like in the moment, but I know that is what happens. But in the moment, I was just too focused on how crazy Fushi was going in Gugu's body. Oh yeah, from the preview we saw that he's gonna be on a fucking ship. A ship would be dangerous, yeah, with all the water around. That's an interesting segue, bro. I'll talk about it after, but like that's a really interesting segue, the way they're moving the story because of the events of the previous arc or whatever. Alright, she looks kind of shady, bro. Why do I feel like she's scamming or some shit? She's definitely scamming. Okay, wait. I saw her in the opening on some weird shit. Some weird shit was happening, but I don't know what it's about. What? Yo, they just enslaved these guys? You're all headed for one place in the world? Fucking clapped them. Yo, this guy got unlimited fucking arrow or spears. It's wild. Oh, shit. Oh, he bashed his head in. Ugh. Nasty. Violent murderers to be kept on this island. So why the hell did she... I don't understand why they got put on this ship or how they even... They just picked a fucking ship and they're like, hey, let's get on it. Who knows where it goes, but better than here. What is this? Yo! We're getting a Colosseum tournament arc? What? Okay, I'm not watching that preview. I want to go into the next episode blind, but dude, wow. Okay, so normally when there's a big death in an anime, the next episode will be kind of chill, and it'll be an episode for recovering, dealing with the death. You know, there's a lot of sadness, maybe a funeral, stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, a lot of this episode was, but the second half they just went right into the next plot, and I really like the way they did that. From the beginning we see that Fushi is out and about. He left, he doesn't know where he's going, he doesn't really know what to do, and this is the first time that he calls upon the deity, the black thing as he calls it. And so he calls upon him. He's like, what is all this, like, what's going on, like, why don't you just fight on your own, you seem pretty powerful. And the guy pretty much dodges all his questions and lets him know that, yes, but have you considered that you're very important to what I'm trying to do. Doesn't really let us know what his goals are, but he does tell Fushi that you gotta keep going. And so I guess we're gonna keep going at this point. We see Fushi meet up with Pioran. You know, Pioran's an MVP. I know she got that fat death flag put on her today in this episode, but I don't care. She's just down. She's just really cool. This episode is the first time we also see Fushi talk about or question like his actual powers and the limits of those powers and how he can improve them. And so we do come to find out that he just pretty much needs to be stimulated by anything and he create it. As far as living things go, he can't turn into them while they're alive, only when they're dead. And he can also create the corpses of the dead things around him. So like we saw with the crab, and he said he could even do it with Gugu, which I don't think he would want to do, and I don't know if I would want to see that. And that made me wonder if in the future maybe he might be able to just create living beings in general, like when he just becomes powerful enough. Another thing we find out is that when the Nokkers take a form of Fushi, they also take the memories of that form. And so we saw that with March and him not remembering who March was, not remembering anybody surrounding March. And that's pretty dangerous because, like Pioran said, if he had lost against the Nokker when he was in Gugu's form, then he would have forgotten everybody there. And this goes to a larger point that, do you really only die once, or is like your real death when people forget about you? And that's a very realistic question. It's something that I've seen in other media as well, but the answer to that is very tricky because once you're gone, obviously you as a person are not, a part of reality, I should say, but people around you are still carrying on your memory. It's kind of similar to the saying, like, if a tree falls in a forest when no one's looking, did it make a sound type thing? So if you died and no one remembered you, did you even exist at all, really? It's a very interesting question, and I'm eager to see how this show dives into it more. So the story transitions in a very interesting way. They use the fight against the Nokker as a way to set the scene for this new arc that we're going into. And so because the Nokker lost due to the water hitting the heated rock and making it explode, Pioran's like, let's get on a ship, all that water around us, Nokkers aren't going to come anywhere close. So that's exactly what they do, but they end up getting on the wrong ship. It's a prisoner ship that goes to a prisoner island, and we come to find out that Fushi is going to have to take part in a Colosseum fighting tournament arc in order to get Pioran back. And this is interesting. Normally tournament Colosseum arcs are like, because usually shonen anime just kind of throw it in there and they don't really handle it well. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Grand Magic Games, and the Dressrosa tournament arc from One Piece. But because of the premise of this show and everything we've seen thus far, I think they're going to be able to do it in a very unique way. And to be honest, it's going to be an important step for Fushi to develop his powers on his own. He's going to come into contact with a lot of different weapons, I'm assuming, and a lot of different types of fighters. Yeah, here's hoping to see what Fushi can come up with and to see if he can win this tournament. So besides that, I think I covered everything. We got introduced to a lot of new characters who are probably going to be the recurring cast of this new arc that we're getting into. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a like. Let me know what you guys thought about this week's episode of Tier Eternity down in the comments. Follow me on Twitter. Links down in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.